I would text it to you, but I don't have my phone. Here. No, I didn't bring my watch. Here, Yeah, I'll be right back. Just need to run back quick.
All right, great.
That's not my stand. We need to find the
Thank you.
Keep talking. Keep talking. So, I want you guys to play your backgrounds all behind the alto solo, both alto solos, okay? So, each solo's going to go around twice. Okay, so watch it. 3 solos in total. How many times then? 6. Pass back. That?
You get
So,
6
you are going to play backgrounds all behind the alto solo and the alto solo, not the bass. Alto bass.
which one? We play the backwards on all of them. Oh, I thought it was different. Just behind
And the alto and alto, not the bass. Check. Okay, you guys are ready? All right, here we go. Slow back. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank Thank you, everyone. Thanks for coming tonight. Again, it's our final year-end wrap-up concert. Grade 9-10 jazz band just played, of course, and we had solos from Brad, we had solos from Ella on the bass, and Cheek on the alto. So way to go, you three. Good solos tonight. Going to continue with a tune. Again, we did these tunes in the park not last Friday, whatever that Friday was, and we know that. But tonight's concert is a bit of a summary of the whole year. So if you were at the park, you've heard these tunes. But at the same time, we've put a lot of work into some of these tunes, especially the next one because it was one of our festival tunes up in Kelowna back in April. So this is Coco Walk. Our first award. All right. This is, some of you parents know this already, so, but for those of you who are parents of grade 9s or new parents this year, instead of giving out these awards at our typical awards day, I think they're a lot more meaningful in this venue and in this environment, given all the band students are here and music in general, and you guys are all here, as opposed to an evening where not everyone comes. So it's great that we do this here. So I'm going to give out our grade 9 Jazz Band Award here to two students, actually, who are very valuable to the group. They might not even realize sometimes they are. But and some of this permeates into other, like our concert band class as well. But just every now and then I hear these leadership sounds coming from them. And are they perfect all the time? No, but they are ones taking steps forward, and often, as you all know, humans follow, and there's always got to be a leader, and we lead by example. So, in no particular order, would you please recognize, on the trumpet, Holly Atherton. Come on down, Holly. Come here. And the one guy who's got a name probably better than I do, on the piano, Mr. Elijah Jagatix.
All right. So, solos in this tune. Want to go again? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, let's do this. I wasn't. Do it with us. 1. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't second so. Excuse us while we organize ourselves here. Okay, so 2 times around each. We go with that. Saxophones, play backgrounds on, actually more than saxophones, we've got that. Backgrounds on each of the odd times. I'll cue you, okay? All right. 1, 2. I like that. That's good stuff. You wanted a drum solo, I guess, obviously. I'm sorry. You want drum solo? Good job, Casey. Right. Here we go. 1. this and we'll be ready to go here. Come on, senior jazz band, let's go. Let's go.
Check, check. Sorry, just check. One handhold?
Yeah.
Okay. This is on right now. You can take it off, and it's fairly hot, so
Hot.
use it like meaning loud.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do I take it off? Really? Okay. Oh. Check, check.
Are you out of tune, or is that what kind of chord's that? No, I'm going this way.
Okay.
All right, moving right along, we have our senior jazz band now. By the way, those grade 9s and 10s that you heard there, I know parents, you know some of those kids fairly well. They're your kids. And I've gotten to know them over this year, and they've improved a lot. They really have. I remember the sound, and this is, I always tell the kids, and if you ask them, what does Mr. Glibbery say, what kind of teacher he is? The word realist will probably come somewhere in that description. And being a realistic person about how trying to adjudicate something, I think is a fair thing, especially at this age level. Meaning, if they sound really, really great, you tell them they're really great. And I think there's lots of times when they do. But if they don't sound great, I will also tell them that. And that's not trying to be mean to them. I think that's a good reality check, and that's just kind of a good way to do it. I had teachers like that to me. And so as a result, I kind of bring that to, for better or for worse, I bring that to the table with my teaching game. So, yeah, so I was telling them at the start of the year, you guys need some work to do. You need to, and I pushed them really hard. And of course, I don't know if you guys remember, but they sounded quite different back in December. So I'm very proud of where they've gotten. So they've done a great job. This band is also improved. Yes, thank you. Good job. Good job, kids. This band has also improved, but sometimes at the senior level, it's hard to hear the difference of improvement. Not hard to, but there's maybe perceived to be less of it because they already get to a point, and the improvement thing is an exponential curve. I mean, it takes way longer to get just as much better as you did, say, from grade 8 to grade 9, but it takes 5 years to get that same amount better going from grade 10 or 11 to, well, we don't have any grades after 12, so you don't get to hear some of that improvement. So these guys have done a great job. We're going to have feature 2 of our great vocals tonight. Jay is going to sing, and Alina's going to sing as well. And yes, indeed. They've done a great job. Here we go.
Everybody, let's hit it.
Nobody here?
Here we go. We all good, bands? Ready? 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like the lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I grow weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Other dancers may be on the floor, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I grow weak. I grow weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me.
Did you accidentally shut it off?
I didn't, but it was sounding really winky. Yeah, it was on.
Okay.
Before we sing this next tune, well, before Alina sings the tune, we're not going to sing it, we're going to back her up. We've got some people in the band here, in all grades actually, that are involved in our musical Chicago coming up on June 20th through 23rd. You're all coming to the show, yes? Yep. There's some people in the audience right there too. Jay and Alina and Sam, and who else is in the, oh yeah, well, we got some other people in the band. We got some rounds of the tech crew. And Kai's in there too. We got a lot of people involved, and it's a really great thing. It's a little late this year, June 20th, but this theater is a hard place to book, so that's what we have to do. So we hope you come, and the tickets are on School Cash online. If you go to our school's website, I'm sure you'll find it there. So one of my favorite tunes from a great movie, Toy Story. This is You Got a Friend.
Check in. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Son, you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got troubles then, I've got them too. There isn't anything that I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we can see it through. 'Cause you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, boy. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, boy. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me.
I got it. Yes.
So this is the last year for this actual plaque. We got to get a new plaque. This is our Senior Jazz Band Award, or as back in the day, they called it a Stage Band Award. Those are synonymous terms, so there's nothing majorly different about that. We've got two recipients for this. Ooh, that's bright. I'm going to shine it in your... Yes. The flutes like to do that to me in the band room when the sun's out in the morning. Anyways, don't they, flutes? Yes. So we've got two recipients for this. Both of these players are pretty strong, of course, and as you can tell, there's a lot of strong players in this band. And you don't always have to be the strongest player to be a great leader, but it usually does go hand in hand. Not always, but often. And these two gentlemen are certainly no exception to that. They are invaluable in many ways, and they might not even realize it, but then they might think that's a bit of an overkill term. But at the same time, the band would change in some way, shape, or form, usually for the worse if they weren't there playing. And so in no particular order, and I'm really sad to see this guy go. He's graduating, going to go on. Would you please recognize Mr. Sam Cleaver? Sam is a very gifted young man. He's a very hard-working young man. He is a dedicated, dedicated in many things, aren't you? And also, he's one of the leads in our musical, so the guy can kind of almost do everything. He's pretty good. Yeah. And of course, the second recipient, too, is also very good, and he is a guy who, I gotta say, on our band trip, it was quite something. We went to this gig and we had this concert, and of course, he had all the middle school kids wanting his autograph. There was people rushing the bus as we're leaving, and he's the engine of our band. He's the one holding the fort down, which you recognize, Mr. Eric Manuel on the drums.
was like that. It was nuts. It was crazy. Wasn't it a bunch of middle school kids? We love Eric or something like that. Holy cow! It's the blonde hair and the drumsticks. It really is. All right, smooth. And who's our solo? Sam. Yeah. Oh, and this last tune is going to feature Sam on the alto. Here we go. You want some mic? Or you good? Okay. Ready? 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Grade 12s, it has been an honor. Congratulations on your musical career for jazz band. Please. Let's go. This way. We're just going to look around here. Also, I think they're capable. Jeff.
We'll just take a couple minutes here. Caden, you can put the house lights up a little bit, please. And you guys can we just got to change up for our concert bands, and then we'll move right along.
Hey guys, we got meters like this has got to move, okay? We got to move this way. And we need to move all this, okay? have more room? That extra two? Yep. Is that a flute? You can move, no. Flute, you guys can move down this way just a hair. A bit. Right in there. You're good there. That took a little effort. Holy cow. All right. Good. Second gig in a month on this stage for you guys. Good. You good, Sammy? You good? Rest of y'all good?
Okay, we're back. Caden, you can crank. Are these up all the way, like power-wise? It seems a little. Oh, there you go. Yeah, thank you. That's good. All right, moving right along. Back to the junior concert band. You guys know we were in here May 11th for our movie score night. We had a great time with that. It was all good because no one would ever be on their phone during a performance, would they? No senior would ever do such a thing, would they? Oh, I'm just confirming that. Anyways, sorry about that. We are going to perform for you some tunes we did at that, but of course, you can see in your program, you've got two guest conductors on the program tonight. In my 31 years of teaching, this is the first time this has ever happened. I've had one before, but not two on the same program. So I get to conduct my favorite tune in there, which is The Muppet Show. So here we go. This is The Muppet Show. You don't need to be close to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the final concert! Penn High's grade 9 and 10 concert band is proud to present their Triple M lineup. It's the Muppet Show! Yay!
Because I'm going to actually go out in the audience and listen, I'm going to present our Junior Concert Band Award right now instead of after the next tune. Our recipient, just let me get the word here. Our recipients this year are, again, two very, very strong people. And again, they might not always think they're strong, but they do make a difference. And I call them pillar players, or that's a metaphor for just someone who kind of holds up musically the section and does a great job. Their work ethic's really good, and just them being there just provides a presence and some leadership. They've done very well. So in no particular order, would you please recognize Lily Sapita and Finn Schroeder. And before I leave the stage, of course, Elijah on the awesome intro. The young man has no charisma whatsoever, does he? And Elijah is also a member of the cast in the Chicago show coming up, so you should come see that. All right, so without further ado, I introduce it over to, or hand it over the reins to my colleagues. Would you please welcome Herr Directore Samuel Cleaver. Wow, I like it. So, Sam's done a good job. By the way, also, Sam set up the live stream for, I'm not sure if any of your people that couldn't be here tonight are watching that or not, but he's done a great job. You can see the cameras here. We got the microphones. So, good job, Sam, on the tech end of things, too. So, yes, he's a good guy. And of course, our third tune, Holly's going to conduct this one, and of course, she said that she'd like to try to conduct it, but she actually picked this piece out. She went online to a big catalog site that we use a lot, said, I think this one will work. So I bought it on an e-print, so what happens, I just pay for it, and then I just print up a whole bunch of PDF files, and she's rehearsed the band. I had to do the other block a little bit, but she came on to that block a couple times too. So this has got Holly's brush all over it. So Holly Atherton's going to conduct Mamma Mia. Here she is. And Holly is so smart and so with it. I said to the kids as we were having a rehearsal at lunch, I said, this is the first time in my career that I've had two conductors. Of course, she just looks at me with this wonderful face and goes, we're just easing you into retirement. I think we're good to go. Our senior concert band, as you guys know, I think you know, parents, we had this, of course, first semester, and it's a little hard to rehearse when we don't see each other on a daily basis. A lot of these kids are in jazz band, as you know, and so we've had to take a few jazz band rehearsals sometimes and turn them into concert band rehearsals, and we've done that. And for the few kids that aren't in jazz band, they've had to come in the morning, but we've just made it work somehow because the semestered system is not the best timetable for a secondary music program, and I'll go to retirement believing that, and it's true, because when you don't see the kids throughout the year, it's hard to keep the continuity going, and this band's had a bit of a challenge with that, but they've done fairly well considering. We had our band trip back in April, and they did very well there, and had some interesting moments on the trip, didn't we, band? Musically speaking, yeah, there was some quite interesting, they learned a lot, and we all did, so. We're going to play a tune, though, that Ratatouille, of course, as you can see in your program. If any of you enjoy seeing the soundtrack played live by a professional orchestra, we did this on our band trip with both groups, but Ratatouille is the movie that the VSO is doing one of 4 concerts this summer. I believe July 21st and 22nd at the Orpheum. So you can go see Ratatouille, kids, the actual movie with the VSO playing this soundtrack. We're going to sound actually better than the VSO tonight. So this is by request for many of our, whose tune is this their favorite tune, or at least one of their top 3 favorites? So yeah, we've kind of honoring some of our grade 12's requests on this. So we're going to do our best, aren't we? Here we go. This is Ratatouille. here we go. Last two awards. Senior concert band is what we're going to do now. This lovely plaque. We got 4 recipients of this one tonight. This band is, a really, let me start again. As a teacher of kids who, in the band program, you get to see them from grade 9 all the way through to grade 12, potentially. And usually most of them stick around for a good chunk of that, if not all of it. And that's really kind of cool because a lot of teachers don't get to see that. And I've seen them evolve as human beings. I've seen them evolve as musicians. And some of them have a little ways to go yet. But we all do, don't we? Isn't that right? We'll go with that. But it's true. Everyone's got their path, and I get to see some of that path for 4 years and hopefully get some good sounds out of them as they go. So sometimes these awards and these senior things sometimes are almost kind of tied to a bit of a most improved thing as well. But 4 people out of this band, they've done a great job over the 4 years that they've been here. And so these are all senior students here. In no particular order, we're going to start at the top of my list here. You recognize Mr. Owen Mosley. Come here, Owen. Owen is the fearless leader of that our combo that he's the leader of that group. So you guys enjoy the combo a little bit before the concert. There we go. Good job. And another grade 12 that is, of course, all the grade 12s are leaving, which is kind of sad because we're just not just starting, but we're starting to really sound really, really great, and they're developing great leadership skills, and we have to say goodbye to them. And the universities get them, so unlucky us. She's done a great job over her time here, and is an excellent musician and done very, very well. She's been a peer tutor this year. Would you please recognize Josie Chang? And our last 2 are a bit of a pair. They kind of go, they're frickin' frack, Mutt and Jeff. At the same time, they've held the bottom of the band down for 4 years. They've been my go-to players. They are in Chicago in the band. They were Mamma Mia. Would you please recognize what I like to call the bass boys, Danny Farrell and Mason Hawthorne. Those bass boys even have cool bow ties. Yeah, they always do. Now, the Most Improved Award, and I'm a little dusty here. Got to get that off. This award I started actually in my time here as I don't know how many years ago. First year was 2005, so it's a ways back. I like this award a lot because it recognizes where somebody, does not matter what age they are. This could go to a grade 9 kid, could go to a grade 12, 10 or 9 or 11. It does not matter. Wherever they start to wherever they end the year, whatever is the greatest improvement, that is almost the most valuable player to have in a band. That progression will usually translate to many, many other positive things. So we've got some people that certainly have done this this year, and they are outstanding musicians, and I would like to recognize them, 4 of them right now. First guy, he did a ton of improving in the first semester. He did a very, very good job with his Juego de Alma solo. Would you please recognize Mr. James Usher? And these two guys coming up here are incredibly good musicians, and I gotta say, when I saw them in grade 9, and they were really good back then, but to where they are now, you might not be able to hear that right away, but I've been hearing it a lot, and in their contributions, especially in the Chicago Orchestra this year, they've done an incredibly good job and have been able to tackle some pretty heavy-duty reed parts. In no particular order, would you please recognize Hayden Pointer? And Mr. Jack Thompson.
Don't say sorry. Don't say sorry.
And last but not least, this gentleman came to us this year for his first year. He's a grade 9 student. He's done an incredibly good job. He has not only improved his musicianship skills on his instrument, he's been helpful. He has been willing to learn new things, and from a tech end of things, he helped with an enormous part of recording the Concert Band Festival, and he's come a long way in his personal life, and it's just a real joy to see. Would you please recognize Mr. Caleb McIntosh? Caleb. Well, that's awkward. He's here somewhere, I know he is. Well, anyways, Caleb McIntosh.
That's all right. No problem.
And we have one more piece for you tonight, and of course, every now and then a tune comes along and it just haunts me. And this tune is one of them. I don't think I can ever play this tune again without thinking about this particular crew of students. Every time I see them, I say, what do you guys want to play? Incredibles! They try to give me subliminal messages. I even think they emailed me some things. Say, you got to play the Incredibles. So anyhow, I accommodate their last request. Many of these students are in grade 12. This is their final band concert of their high school career. So absolutely, we will play the Incredibles for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be sticking around for our Band Geek Boogie after with your students, so pizza will be here if it's not already. We're going to clean up after this. Isn't that right, band? Double thumbs up from Alicia. Good job. Good. Oh, there he is. All right. Anyway, so we are going to play this piece. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your hard work this year with your as parents with your kids, driving and all of that stuff. I'm a dad. I get it. I totally get it. You have very wonderful children. Thank you and have a great summer.
Last time ever. For me, I mean on this tune. They got to play next year. You're 11s, don't you dare ask me to play this tune. All right, here we go. I'll come back. Ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're just going to clean up, and then we'll have our Band Geek Boogie. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next fall.